Onoshiorena, Obozeghie, welcome to today. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has announced its largest asset recovery since it was established in 2003 by then-President Olusegun Obasanjo. It's an estate in Lokogoma area of Abuja that measures 150,500 square meters with 753 units of duplexes and other apartments. According to the anti-graft agency, the final forfeiture of the property was paved by an interim forfeiture order secured on November 1, 2024. Now, here is the thing. They've refused to reveal the identity of whom it was recovered from, and that's the problem for netizens, and that's why if you go online right now, you will see that this case is still trending. So let's look at paragraph 2 of that press release yesterday on X. It says, EFCC Nigeria, that the forfeiture of the property to the federal government by a former top brass, they left it at former top brass of the government, was pursuant to EFCC's mandate and policy directive of ensuring that the corrupt and fraudulent do not enjoy the proceeds of their unlawful activities. So they did not say it was from X or from Y or from Z. They simply said it was from a former top brass of the government. Oh, let's see some reactions, because that's the business for netizens as far as this story is concerned. This user, Abiodun UK, says, while it is commendable, I believe it's fair to say that a complete disclosure would significantly contribute to public trust in such processes. Specifically, I refer to the inclusion of the former top government official's name involved in this case. Also, Shawere had come to say that what is the name of the former top brass with 757 duplexes seized by the EFCC in Abuja? The EFCC is now doing public relations for thieves. They seized this large estate with 753 duplexes from a single individual in Abuja, but can't mention his or her name. If it is Yahoo boys, they will line laptops and Nokia phones in front of them and send their photos globally even before their trial is commenced. The same EFCC is now afraid of big thieves. Okay? In reaction to this, Akin says, are you not telling us that the name, he said, are you not telling us the name because you are planning to return it back to him? Because I don't get. And yeah, another user, Queen B, says, this is just for media frenzy. It will be auctioned for 100 million naira to one of them. But who is the former top brass? You see that the conversation will not leave former top brass. Then Shawere soon came back to say that I just heard from the grapevine that the 753 duplexes forfeited by the FCT, by an FCT court in Napo, belong to Muhammadu Buhari's CBN governor. That's Godwin Emefiele. He says he reportedly built this estate and more with kickbacks. But the question is why EFCC opted to cover up his identity. So he says the estate that was seized with 753 duplexes and other apartments belongs to CBN governor and former. All right, let's go to more stories. President Bola Tinubu says before he came into office as Nigeria's president in 2023, Nigerians lived fake lives with the petrol subsidy. Tinubu said this at the combined 34th and 35th convocation ceremonies of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, in Ondo State, noting that his twin policies of petrol subsidy removal and exchange rate unification were meant to save the Nigerian economy from collapse. He says, in his words exactly, unfortunately, the good life we thought we were living was a fake one that was capable of leading the country to a total collapse unless drastic effort were urgently taken. And yes, we have to mention that he was represented by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, the person of Professor Wahab Egbe-Wole. How did this meet netizens, and why is it in the story this morning? Digital D says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's statement highlights the importance of transitioning from unsustainable practices to genuine economic growth. He says the removal of fuel subsidies aims to build a strong, self-reliant Nigeria, ensuring long-term benefits for all citizens. another Twitter user, or ex-user if we say. And then Real Razor, it says, if fake life meant dollar being 600 per dollar or fuel being 200 naira per liter, I beg, bring them back. Nigeria's constitution never mentioned fake life. It's funny that people had a better quality of life before the fake life was removed. Doesn't that tell you you are doing something wrong? And then final thought will be from Ayomide, who says, be like say to they live fake life better pass, so make we dey fake am till we make am. It just sounds like the aspire to perspire to aspire right there. You have to fake it, live the life before you get it right there. Fake life was so sweet, and netizens say we have to get it back. Now, in support of the financial autonomy of local government areas in Nigeria, the senator representing Edo North, Adams Oshiomhole, says it is better to have 774 local government chairmen who are thieves than one big thief in a state. Speaking at a forum on local government autonomy that was organized by the House of Representatives, the Edo State former governor noted that the system is better for people at the grassroots, as it can produce 1 or 2 billionaires rather than just having 1 billionaire in the state, whoever that 1 billionaire in a state would be. And that's why he's here this morning. So let's see some reactions, 3 of them. The Lutz brother says, but is the best not to have thieves? All he said it's best not to have thieves at all than having den of thieves. Also in reaction, Madishewu says, especially a global thief, callous, wicked, and insatiable thief, whose greed has made it to the Guinness Book of Records. I'm not sure who that is, but Madishewu is tweeting with his verified account right there. And then Growth Mindset says, it is better we have a working electoral system, police and judicial system, strong institutions that will not allow any of the 774 offices to be occupied by thieves. Yeah, he says they have to be thieves, so it's better that the thieves are closer to the people where they would benefit. And sadly, reactions are trailing the kidnap of an undisclosed number of passengers on Saturday. They were en route Abuja from Lagos State when gunmen struck in Obozeghie, a place in Kogi State before Lokoja, the state capital. Well, everyone was taken away except the driver. According to a friend of one of the abductees, the demand is 100 million naira from each of them. Her kidnapped friend was returning from a convocation in Benin Republic, and yeah, sadly, she has been abducted, and she's one of the many people who their names or anything has been given account for. But the transport vehicle, they told us yesterday on the space of X that they had been in contact with the families of those people using their manifesto. So let's see how this is meeting netizens, because it seems to be a case on loop. Well Beloved says they have 100 million naira, they go use bus travel. Imagine. Absolutely. How do you have 100 million naira, you use road? And then, I mean, for Ebere, he says it's obvious that there is a thriving kidnapping ring in Kogi State. Why hasn't police or army clamped down the bushes? Also in reaction to this is Akibi, who says citizens' rights to bear arms for self-defense should be enshrined in our constitution, especially when the government cannot protect everyone. Final reaction will be from Manuel, who says sometime 2 months ago on this app, I saw a complaint about God is Good motor passengers being kidnapped and driver escaping, and nothing was done. This needs investigation. So Manuel is just speaking for many netizens right there who are concerned that this happened in October. All of them, about 8 over 10 were kidnapped. Later, a pregnant woman was released with the driver.